Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on another team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn.
Don't fall asleep.
And lead the team, but every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Finds his tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He'll do it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run on the doorstep. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So NC State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Right on target this time. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Bringing the heat. He's got the tight end. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Wants to go up top on first down. Skips away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. NC State now operating from the red zone. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. NC State going up tempo. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. It'll be a draw. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Hokie, 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 high tech, VPI. Got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. The RPO fired complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
What a weapon this kicker is. When you've got leg talent like that, you're liable to score from anywhere on the field. Just get the ball close to midfield, and you can put 3 on the board.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Complete to the right. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Off the play fake on first down. Steps away. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity. They weren't able to do it there.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, they've still got the lead, but they are losing the momentum, and the defense is starting to make plays after getting that last sack. They can feel it right now. You can see them playing with a whole lot of more energy. There's a lot of pressure on this offense now to respond.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Right down the middle. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Bailey. Setting up the screen. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. NC State needs to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Trying to pull his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Fires to the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The Hokies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Farrell. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's talk a little bit about NC State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next.
There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
With the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to throw, it's Bailey. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Hokies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw again. He's got the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Glenn. That's caught. It's Green. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They were trying to set up the screen, and they almost threw the thing away. They're lucky it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Hokies have taken it inside the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half and get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Pressure coming. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll run play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so,
and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 25. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Punks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 1st down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Now on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hokies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first himself. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, NC State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Back to throw, it's Glenn. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Pulls it in, it's Overton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking for space. It's Overton. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have...
Oh, he's got some room entered the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Makes it past the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Finds the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gives it on the option. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. Pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Quarterback now breaking the field. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown and get the two-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last play.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. He's got an open man. Oh, lost. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To throw, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the back. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Got his man on the outside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sidelines, picks up just a little. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Hokies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw it. And And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meet coffin.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail meet coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
Back to pass, it's Glenn. Fires to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started it with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We've got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.